You poor take courage, you rich take care. This earth was made a common treasury for everyone to share. All things in common, all people one. They came in peace, the orders came to cut them down.
And can you see how many people are here? Should we all push the front row get down?
Maybe everyone hold their candles up.
Okay, so I suppose it's getting close to 5. This gentleman might look like one of the security guards. I might just go and see what that's about.
You got welcoming, Jen.
See you, Marie. Thank you for all the support. Oh, we've got heaps inside.
You don't feel calm.
Today, myself and my family have been evicted from our home for 26 years.
Why are you doing
We're being evicted because in April of last year we received a notice to quit from ACPA, the ACT government, telling us that they urgently required the land for the redevelopment. At that stage what we did was try and write letters back to have some sort of meeting. We were very concerned about the house. We've actually lived here for 26 years ourselves and we know the full history from 1926, so we tried to find out exactly what they had planned for the house.
Now you're calling it your house, but is it your house or is it the government?
It is a government house, but for the last 26 years we've been the only custodians of this house, so forgive me if I do call it my house. I feel very close to this little cottage and yeah, it has been our home. So it has been our home, even though it is owned by, it's owned by the people of Canberra really, because it's a government house. As I said, we've been the only custodians for the last 26 years.
So why do you have a right to stay and claim as your right? Somebody else can take over from you?
I didn't ever say that we had a right to stay. Originally, of course we would want to stay here. This is our home. We've made it derelict to what it is today. A lot of people would like to move in here today, I'm sure.
Have you been reimbursed for this cost?
Oh no, of course not. This was in lieu of rent. We've spent over $75,000 just in cash, let alone the physical hard work and the labour that we've put in here over the years. And this was the arrangement that we were moved in with by ACT Forests. We were given a caretaker role and we were given a set of keys. So the comments that Mr. Barr's making that we actually have no legal right to be here are very, quite patently untrue. Our solicitor has refuted these statements in articles in the Canberra Times and he's actually said that I can give you his mobile number, which he makes it 24 hours a day, should you require him to give you another statement about our tenure over these years.
Now I've heard all week you're being evicted because they want to do something with it. It's going to be open for community, etc. But I've also heard rumours that they're going to knock it down and use it for normal housing. What's your response to that?
Well, it has been a bit funny. For the last, as I say, we received the notice to quit in April of last year, end of April, 19th of April last year. ACPA and the ACT government has refused to answer any questions about the cottage.
I've heard all week that, to be honest, they're going to kick you out because they want to take over and they've got something for it. What do you think is something more sinister behind giving it?
It's my personal opinion that there's been some sort of personal vendetta against us. It's the only way I can can actually explain these repeated incorrect slurs on my family and my character. We've tried at every level to have some sort of consultation with ACPA during this whole situation. And
So you're saying slurs on you, so has it got personal?
well, I think calling us illegal is very personal. It actually, to me, being called illegal and being told that we have lived here illegally actually means to me that anyone practicing an illegal activity is a person of bad character. Myself and my family have very good characters and we're well-respected people within the community. So I do believe that these attacks have would have certainly hurt us personally, and I'm not sure if Mr. Barr is aware of these statements. I can't imagine that he wouldn't be aware of the statements he was making.
Well, it's just on 5 o'clock.
Yes.
The troops aren't here. Apparently that was the big brother eviction, right?
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Look, today I'm pretty calm. We always said we'd fight to the end here. Our main concern was the house. We wanted to save this little cottage. Originally, as I said, ACPA refused to discuss this and wouldn't answer questions from anyone. There was a document published in the Canberra Times on the 11th of May that it was a document that was dated August 07 that said the cottage will be demolished. Now, because of the media support and the huge amount of community support, we've saved this beautiful little house. And this little house now, once it is registered on the heritage list. We submitted that application last November. It was accepted in March to be assessed. And now it's going to be assessed.
So you're saying it's safe for now?
It's safe for now.
So your point is what you're saying is you can stay to protect it. If it's guaranteed to be protected by someone else, will you leave?
We're leaving today, and there's actually 24-hour security guards. That's why I actually asked you were you one of the security guards. I met one of them yesterday. There's going to be 2 shifts of 12 hours with 24-hour security guards and fencing around this property. Now, it would seem to me that us being the caretakers of 26 years, it might have made more sense to leave us here until the heritage assessment is completed. I would love to see this place as a community centre, as Mr. Barr says. I'm a little concerned about some rumours about a cafe or a restaurant because I feel that this little cottage is a heritage cottage and it can't be touched inside.
So the bottom line is if you were happy with what was going to be the outcome of this cottage, you would happily leave.
Oh yes, yeah, and we're happily leaving tonight. Well, we're not really happily leaving tonight. We're leaving under duress. We're not being taken out by the police. We're going to leave. As I was saying before, most of our furniture is still inside. We have fought right up to the end. 2 weeks ago.
It seems that the police have just arrived now.
They have just arrived. Can I please just make one point? That 2 weeks ago, the offer of a month-to-month lease was one of the options they were considering. So 2 weeks ago, we thought that someone might come to their senses and leave us here to look after this place. I found out 2 days ago that that's not the case, and Mr. Barr made the decision to go ahead with the eviction. This eviction could have been stopped at any time by Mr. Barr.
Okay, I'll let you go.
Thank you very much.
Shalom.
To me, yeah.
They told me that a Thames officer would come with you, and there's certain things we want to discuss about the house, and I'd like to hand the keys over to Thames, who will be the new custodians.
We can do that later, once we execute this.
Peter, how are you?
Well, there's certain things we need to discuss in the house.
Hey, we go inside, have a talk.
Yep. No, he knows you now. There you go.